Oh shit, I forgot to mute. Unmute, I mean. Hi, hello. My name is Hayano. It's so great to see you all. What are the notifications? Why am I dropping so many frames? Well, hi, hello. Hold on, give me a sec. Let me Okay. Wahoo. For some reason, it's only tracking that this time. I don't know. My setup is being real goofy today, I guess. Disaster before stream simply means today is the day Miku comes home. Hopefully, Miku. Hi, hello. My name is Hayano. I am a streamer that streams, hold on, let me lower the output. Jesus Christ, I'm having tech difficulties today, boys. There we go. Okay, I fucked around with it. We're done fucking around with it. Hey! It me now. Okay, so let's just refresh it. Let's do this. Hey, hi, hello, my name is Hayano, and today we are going to be shiny hunting for our shiny Piplup in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. We are back, baby! No more scuffed setups for these streams. No more being cursed. We're here, and we're starting off strong. Now, between you and me, I did some resets off stream. Did I get anywhere? Don't you worry. I did not get anywhere. I am doomed. But today is the day. Today is the day that we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this, we're gonna win, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be fan-fucking-tastic. Okay? Okay? We got this? We got this? I got a whole ass jug of water. I forgot to take my medication. Fuck! It's okay. It's okay. No worries. I'll do it later. I'll do it on my first break. Don't you worry. Boom, 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 boom. Brain rot. It's fine. My medication makes me sleepy anyway. I don't need to be sleepy this stream. I need to be high fucking energy. Let's start those resets. Wahoo! Wahoo! I'm ready. I'm so ready. I'll bonk you if you don't. Don't bonk me. Shiny on a starter. I don't have that much patience. Ooh, it's been a ride and a half. It has been a ride and a half. If you want to watch the TLDR of what's happened so far, it's on my YouTube, Hayana Muller channel, and you can watch it over there, and you can see our journey so far. But for now, this is our, like, 5th, maybe 6th stream doing this. But it's okay, because I only really stream for like 2 to 3 hours at a time. So realistically, with offline checks as well, we're not too over odds, and we have hit a shiner, so you know, we phased, but that's okay. Hi, Starlies. We are hunting the Piplup. Now, we are doing a badge quest in this game. So, unfortunately, the gameplay is gonna be a lot of shiny hunting patience. But, you know, that's okay. We're here for it. We are absolutely here to just vibe with it. First Piplup of the day is a boy. It's a boy. That's not what we want. Now, here's the deal, guys. If we get the shiny Piplup, we are also hoping that we are potentially going to hit the 12.5% to also make it a girl. Now, that is the hope, because I would love to be able to call it Miku. And to be honest, I'm probably going to call it Miku even if it is a boy, because I am hell-bent on this shiny Piplup. But we have to keep our fingers, toes, and everything else crossed so that we might find a shiny today, because I would love to be able to start the reclaim on that shiny Starly. I would love to be able to start it, but before we can start that, we have to get our Piplup. We have to. Imagine instead of Piplup, it appears a shiny Starly. Oh, buddy, I have bad news for you. We have already hit the shiny Starly once. If we hit it again, incredibly cool. I actually think it's very cool that we hit an uncatchable. Unironically, I think it was one of my dreams to do it at least once. But It's great. It's great. It's great. It's fantastic. I'm very happy. Like I said, you could go watch the video, see me cry. I didn't cry. Don't worry. I don't cry. No crying yet. Queen never cry. I do say a lot of brain rot memes like me going on about, hey, can I have an ibuprofen? Am I cool to drop the YouTube video link in chat, Mighty Hayano? Of course. You are a mod. You should be able to. It should let you. Let me know if it doesn't. Let me know if it's not cool with it. Let me know if it's not cool with it. But today we are gonna keep up the optimism and we're gonna hit the shiny. We are going to hit the shiny. Yes, it kept the link in chat. That is the link in chat. If you would like to watch it, please do. I'm already crazy overwhelmed by the support on it. And if you do watch it, make sure you leave a little comment, because a little comment helps the reach. And that's what helps it get to other people's inboxes, because I would really like to hit 600 subscribers by the end of February, which would be insane. I do not think that will happen, but that would be really cool if it did. That's the goal, baby. Woohoo! February has some big goals lined up. I'm not gonna lie to you. We are hoping for some crazy big things in February. We're hoping to hit 600 subscribers on YouTube, which is like 50 off, I'm pretty sure. Maybe 60 off, which would be insane. Not expecting to hit that. And then we're also hoping to hit 350 Twitch followers, which I know, that's also a lot. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Yeah, so big goals this month. Huge goals this month. But I really tried to up the production of what's going on this month, so fingers crossed that it pays off. Fingers crossed it pays off. Fingers crossed, toes crossed, everything crossed. Let's get this Piplup. Let's get this Piplup. I was totally gonna be like, hey, here's all of the stuff that I want to talk about. And then I realized I'm not very good at doing that, so I've got a couple of mental notes. One of the mental notes is that, again, thank you for all of the support I've been getting. I feel like I'm saying that constantly at the moment, but it is. The growth has been big. The growth has been crazy. We got 9 subscribers in the last 3 days, and I'm like, holy moly, that's a lot. And we got so many followers over here on Twitch. Oh, I also didn't thank, there's been people who followed while I was offline, and I try and keep up with it. So thank you to, but let me scroll through and see. Thank you to II Barcode. Is it triple I now? IIL Barcode. Thank you to Isa Kakuyuki. I hope I pronounced that right. And Davey413. Thank you for following. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoy your stay here. And if you are here, just don't feel any pressure to say anything. If you want to look or if you want to chat, no problem. Yeah, it is Davey. Hi. But no, I appreciate all of the support, and it's been going super crazy. And honestly, I uploaded that video and I thought it would get like I was aiming for 20 to 30 views on it. I thought that would be a really good base start for myself. Hi Barcode, how you doing? I thought that would be a really good place for myself, because I was like, yeah, that's solid. That's solid. And now it's at like, last time I checked, it was at like 430 views, 440. Whew, that's a lot of people. That is a level of people that I cannot comprehend. That is a level of people that I have no idea. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to, now you're gonna make me time you out, and I don't really want to do that, buddy. But I'm not interested in your view box. Thank you. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Bye bye. Thank you for chatting though. I appreciate the interaction all the same. Yeah, so I'm vibing. I'm vibing. I'm really happy at the minute. I'm vibing. I'm dancing. Hella dancing. I would like the Piplup. Give me the Piplup. Give me it. I keep pressing no by accident. I feel like all my favorite shiny creators are coming out with videos in the next couple of days, and I'm like, god damn, it's a great time to be a fan of shiny hunting. It's a fantastic time to be a big fan of shiny hunting. It's so good. I love it. It's so great. It's such a great time to be a fan, a lover, a daring fascinator of the shinies. Because I know Johnstone's coming out with a video. I know Shiny Catherine's coming out with a video. I think the Johnstone video should be out, actually. I'll have to watch that later. I'm very excited for it. He did the entirety of the Gen 4 decks, I think. Which I'm like, oh, whoa. Whoa. On that note, Pokemon Home has now released Shiny Manaphy as a reward. And what is the other one? Not Landorus, the heart one. The quad to the trio. I can't remember its name. It freaks me out a little bit, I'm not gonna lie to you. But both of those and Shiny Meloetta are available over on Pokemon Home. And if you didn't know, that's very monumentous, because previously the only way to get Shiny Manaphy legitimately was through a copy of Pokemon Ranger that had a event, not an event, had the entire game played through and then unlocked an egg on it. Now you could either, because per save that you played through the entirety of the game, you could only unlock one Manaphy egg. So what people would do would be, they would, because if you hatched it in the original game, there is no way that it would, the one you transferred to, there's no way it would be shiny. It's always destined to not be shiny to the game you transfer it to. So what people do is they reset their Pokemon trainer ID over and over through a variety of different ways. One way you can do this is by trading the egg to another copy of Platinum, saving before you hatch the egg, then walking to hatch the egg. Then if the Pokemon is not shiny, you go back to the save before it hatched, start up another copy of the game, run it all the way through up to the point where you unlock trading, and then trade it to that trainer, and then try that, and then go again. Now that used to be the way of doing it, and it was very long, very long. There's some people who found out that you can essentially trick the Ranger game with one copy into thinking that it hadn't given its copy out yet. So that's another one some people do, and just generate the egg over and over. The issue with that is, if you want to do that, I believe you have to play through the Pokemon Ranger game up until the point where you unlock the egg. So there's that way to do it. There's also the way of the more recent way that I believe has been going around in circles, which is you can essentially glitch out the game if you're very lucky, where you can essentially import your own code into the game using the Pokewatch. So like the Poketch. There we go. The Poketch, you can use the memo drawing on it to import code that has been basically transferred in order to be like a pixel art, and then run it through the Poketch with a series of using like the Safari, the bike, and like the Poketch. All of that, using all of that in conjunction, you can figure out a way to unlock it so that you can repeatedly change your Pokemon ID from a delivery person who usually gives you special gifts in the Pokemon store. What is it called? What's it called? The Poke Shop? Is that it? The one place where you buy items and stuff. The Pokemart. That's it. Pokemart. You can. The guy in there who would usually give you special gifts, actually, instead, you can use him to switch your ID. So then what people do is they transfer the egg to their the save that they have that unlocked on, and then they will... Female Piplup! Wahoo! 12.5%, baby! Then they will literally transfer the save the Manaphy egg to themselves, hatch the egg. If it doesn't turn out, go back before it was hatched, reset their trainer ID using the exploit they unlocked, and doing that over and over again and changing their trainer ID until they get it shiny. And because technically everything you're doing is in the game, it's still considered a perfectly legitimate shiny, because all of the hacks are done directly inside the game. You do not need anything externally to like hook up to your game. It's all completely internal. So in terms of if anyone was checking if like for competitive use, if that shiny Manaphy shiny was like viable, completely viable. I want to know how people figured out that last one. It's literally insane. Like, I cannot recommend going to watch that Johnstone video enough, because I cannot explain how deeply convoluted that way of doing it is, and how the fuck they figured that out. I don't know, because not only do you have to break the game in order to let the Poketch be able to code, like be able to code through the drawing and the pixels, you then have to specifically go use your bike to clip out of the map into one specific area in a black space of the void map, and then you have to go a specific number of steps up, left, and right, and down. It's so ridiculously like specific. You have to be so specific with it, and I have no idea in what kind of brain people are unhinged about this game, dude. But it's fantastic. It's so cool. I cannot believe people are still innovating. Anyway, the big thing is that now it's a lot easier to get a shiny Manaphy because, well, it's not even easy. It is easier in terms of like comparatively, but it's also, you still have to complete the entire BDSP decks and have and make sure you transfer each version of the Pokemon into Pokemon Home. So I still think it's still kind of hard. I mean, you've got to like commit to basically making a living dex in BDSP specifically to be able to unlock the Manaphy. Now, there's a lot of discourse online, of course there is, as per usual, because a lot of people think that the new way of them basically allowing it to be able to made that way kind of shits on all of the years of effort and progress that has gone into getting it the other way. I disagree with this mentality. I believe that both methods are time consuming. Both methods are going to take time. Of course, one is going to take so much longer, but a big hold issue right now with the Ranger games and getting a Manaphy egg is, of course, if someone knows they have a Ranger game with a Manaphy egg that hasn't been used yet, that kind of copy is gonna go for shit tons online. And it's the big reason, even though I've wanted to do that hunt, because I fucking love Manaphy, I love shiny Manaphy, I can't do it right now because I simply don't have the disposable income to be able to afford all of the stuff required for it, you know? Because you need multiple copies of Platinum, you need you need at least one copy of Pokemon Ranger with an egg available. And honestly, all of the time required to play through the entire Pokemon Ranger game, and then all of the time required to shiny hunt it on top. And then if you're doing it the exploit way, you need all of the time to perfectly do the exploit, because like I said, it's a very specific way you have to do it. And if you're not going to do it the exploit way, you need all of the time to reset over and over and trade it to yourself over and over again. It's a very time-consuming and money-consuming hunt. If you don't already have the ability, like the stuff available for it, you're gonna struggle. And I think, while yes, it's very cool that you can do it that way, I think it's nice that there is an availability for it in another way. I think people who want a shiny hunt sometimes have like limitations of what they can and cannot do in terms of like being able to take part in it. And it doesn't detract away from your achievement if you did it that way. I still want to do that Pokemon Ranger hunt. I don't think I have the patience or the ability to, like the brain power to. No brain power. But I would still love to do that hunt one day. It would be absolutely fucking amazing. Has that changed now I can get a Manaphy via Pokemon Home? No, absolutely fucking not. Because one of them, if I did do it, is going to have a ribbon that says I did it. It's going to have a ribbon from what game it's from. That's going to be infinitely cooler. You really need dedication for shiny hunts. And I think whether you got the Manaphy through the old method or through the Pokemon Home method, there's different benefits to it. Through the Pokemon Home method, you get to have the shiny Manaphy. You get to finally complete your shiny dex. That's monumentous. For people who want to do a shiny dex, that's fantastic. That's really cool. For people who want the original trainer to be their name, who want it to have a badge on it, and who want to have it like specifically theirs, the old way is still completely valid. I think this, like, the discourse over which one is more valid is ultimately redundant, because at the end of the day, shiny hunting, no matter how you do it, takes dedication. It takes effort. And the Pokemon Home one takes just as much effort. There's people who live their entire lives making living dexes out of every single Pokemon game, and that takes them ages to do. Not to mention, like, you have to own both copies of the game, God forbid, or you have to have someone you can trade with. At the end of the day, it's still a lot to be able to, like, commit to. And I think that's nice. I think that's so nice. I think either way, it's shiny hunting is a beautiful hobby to have. And it's one that I don't think, if they continue to release versions of shinies where it's like, it doesn't matter, ones that are basically you complete a living dex or you complete a dex and you do it that way. Either way, it's not going to take away from the experiences you had while shiny hunting that Manaphy, because you did it. You did it. You went through all of it and you came out on top. I don't think them adding the thing to Pokemon Home takes away from that, because you know you did it. You know you sat there and you did everything in your power to get that Manaphy, the only way you knew how. And hey, the best thing is, now you can have 2 shiny Manaphys. And if you have 2, you did both. It's cool. It's so cool. I love it. I literally, that's my stance on the matter. I think it's really cool. I'm not a fan of shiny locks in general, but I think it's cool that they are adding other ways to get shinies. Do I wish they would remove the shiny locks? Yes. Give us our shiny starter Pokemon back. You cowards. Stop holding them back for events. I want to be able to shiny hunt the legendaries. I want to be able to shiny hunt my starters. Don't shiny lock stuff. Mind your business. I don't see the point in it.